Today we start construction of the first real road on the construction site. Welcome back everyone to my front yard construction site where we've started a trench for pavers and piled up all that dirt for the first road. We've got a lot to do in this video, so strap in. It rained last night, and I mean downpoured, so the ground is really soft. In hindsight, I should have just put on the bucket and scooped up as much of this hard ground as I could, but instead I opted for the rock breaker again. The spike cuts through the dirt much easier than in the last video, so the progress is quick. I loosen up a bit of this earth, then move on to cleaning up where we're going to put up the first board of the retaining wall. The wall is critical for keeping the road intact and preventing the dirt from spilling back over onto where the pavers are going to be. This section of the site will contain 2 roads and will be the tallest area I planned for. The first step was loosening all the dirt where the initial board will sit between the 2 ground markers. Then I walked the excavator up the road and pulled that soil up to start building up the road. As I'm dragging all this dirt up, let me know down in the comments section what you'd like to see in my front yard construction site. I've got a few plans that I don't want to spoil just yet, but I'd love to hear from you for what you'd like to see me add. What do we accomplish today? So first thing, we dug up all this hard ground, we broke it up, so we're ready to bring the excavator in here to excavate all that. We also dug up a bit of hard ground on this ledge here. We're going to be able to bring the excavator in to take that out. Next thing is we broke up a bunch of hard ground along this ridge line, and then we shoveled it back up onto the road to try to fill in some of the runoff. All right, so what am I doing today? I'd like to level out the post here. Obviously this one's a little crooked. I'm gonna get out the level and try to pound that straight.
Nice.
So what I'd really like to do is I'd like to get the first deck board in, going from down here to over here, so this dirt starts falling. Not level, pretty level. It's a little better. Okay, that's a bit better. Straight here, pretty straight. Straight here, yeah, pretty straight. All right, good. Let's do this one now. Let's first undo this. We're really off on this one, I can see it. Alright, probably good enough for government work, I think. Next thing, we gotta measure. We're looking at 69.
Nice.
And a half. Measure this way too. Yep, 69 and a half. Far away from the wall are we? About 26 3/4, 27 and a half. That's fine. No one will ever notice. Now I can show you the vision finally. This goes right here to keep the dirt in. Definitely got to clear some more out though, which might be a job for a shovel, because I'd like to get this one board screwed in today. I don't think the excavator is going to cut it for today. Every now and then you got to break out the shovel and do a little hard labor, you know what I mean? Just clear out right up to this line. Don't wear flip-flops and you won't get dirt in your shoes. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. Let's see if that's dug down far enough. My plan here is to put 3 boards on top of one another, like this. Yeah, see, that's good. Perfect. Let's get the drill. Should I get the level out? Probably. And then let's get out the level. Do it right. Actually, pretty level. Not bad for government work. the vision comes to life. Right, so the idea is basically this is a retaining wall for all the dirt we're going to pile up right here. And maybe we'll only need 2 boards. I don't know, we'll see. But for now, we got to push a lot of this dirt back up under there and fill in this gap. Oh, this battery's fully dead. Okay. Hold, please. We got another one. It's not dead. It's definitely one tough thing about digging in real dirt is when you hit a rock, there's basically no give at all. So one of the problems on the job site right now is in order to get the vehicles into this area. Let me fix the camera here a little bit. In order to get the vehicles into this area, this ramp right here can't be too steep. And right now, since I dug out all that, I kind of hauled away some of this. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to put some of that ramp back. We put in this board. It's been about 2 months since I started. This is our progress so far. We kind of have dug out this entire trench. We're starting work over there, but the ground's really hard, so it's taking a really long time. So we're going to try something a little different today. We have our road, which we leveled out, and then it rained, and then we leveled it out again, and now I've been piling up some even more dirt over here. So what I want to do is I want to pull this in a bit. I want to fill in these gaps. There's some gaps along this board, like right there. I want to fill those in a bit, and I want to pull in all this dirt on the edge. I want to pull this and pile it up back onto the road to make this a bit higher. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the excavator is on a pretty precarious plateau of dirt. So I dug up this good section here, but there's basically a cliff right here. And so I'm gonna try and drive the excavator basically straight down this way. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyway, the job site got a Home Depot run and we picked up some new deck boards. We're going to cut them to match the length of the first one, then attach them to the stakes with a couple screws. This builds the first wall of the construction site. I take some time to measure and cut each board. If they all don't line up together, it won't look right. Then I bring out the broom and clean up the top of the first board so I can lay the next one down. Then it's time to attach them to the stakes. A couple screws on each side does the trick. We got kind of a lot more work here to do. Look at how much dirt we got to fill up now along that wall. We're about halfway there apparently.